Hello guys, welcome to Gameplay with BANTO. I hope I tried to get my setup good enough for some pure gameplay. I'm doing this live now and we're playing the dungeon called the Reliquary Flame with my Bearshaman. 1 second, be right back. So one thing that's very normal in this game, you always have to wait on people, they're always late, they always take like 2 hours to go between dungeons. That's very common in this game, I'm not gonna lie about that. But anyway, and guys, for this dungeon we're doing this in hard mode, which require to have at least one rogue. It's very good if you can have 2 rogues and 2 healers, 2 tanks. You can do it with 1 healer as well, as long as the tanks get good enough gear and can swap the aggro good between them. But the most important thing when it comes to this dungeon, other than that, is that the rogues gotta have the AA perks ready. I can't remember exactly what the name of the AA perk for the rogue at the moment. Yes, totally forgot it right now. I'm not normally playing a rogue. But I need one of those AA perks to remove an ability that the boss is doing. It's called the burning shield. When that thing is cast, they have to remove it, because if they do not remove it, that means that our team is gonna get struck by tons of damage, which will result when we're hitting him. It's like a retributive effect. So when we are hitting the target, we're gonna get back so much damage, we're gonna die so hard. Yes, we are gonna get screwed, totally. Oh, nice, the event is starting. First we have to take down these weak little minions. My mission is not actually to grabbing the Addons here, but not to be rude, but some tanks are just so slow, I don't know what you're doing. But now comes some a bit harder ones. It's important to drag the Addons together, so you can hit them both at the same time. If you haven't played Age of Conan before, you notice this green and blue circle around my character, that's the healings. In this game there are 2 main heals, to be honest. One is the green heal and one is the blue heal. All of the different priest classes in this game got one of those. One of each of those. And is the green one, renewal, and I got my blood flow as well. Try to keep them on all the time. And also this heal that I call called blood flow does not only heal, because I specialize it, so that heal actually grants some more bonus damage and other stuff. And then try to keep my manifestation active as well. One more squall. And since we're doing this hard mode, when this last add comes, he will drop an item on the ground, which the group leader will pick up and put on the flames. I think it's called oil something. That's when you start to hold hard mode of this dungeon. And try to be safe in this game. For some reason that guy just loves to hit me hard from the start. You see, like I got aggro. It's always me. I think he hates bears. So just like in normal mode in this Reliquary Flame, each 25% health he will put fire on the floor, and then you should not be there. So keep in mind, watch out for the burning shield. I think it's called burning shield. It is like a burning thing around him, it's easy to see. Let's get a big heal for him. Blackfish. And he's using one of his abilities to call forward an enemy. Burn skin, not burning shield, burn skin. That ability is very dangerous. The rogues have to remove it with one of those AA perks. Different dungeons in hard mode require different classes AA perks. Like I have one perk, Steadfast Faith, which are used in the Palace of Yunrao hard mode. The thing when you're gonna use it in that dungeon, I will take then, but it's very crucial, it's really needed. So we're getting down, I think it's 75 soon, 77%. And what do you guys think? I think about... Okay, so he got one of those burning skin on him. So, putting fire on the floor. The thing you can do when he puts the fire on the floor are go into these sandbags. You need 5 sandbags on hard mode. In normal mode it's just 3 sand, so if the other people that are not tanks can get one another sand as well, it's very good. It's important when taking the sands, if you are not a tank, to the tank to like get his sand after you have gotten yours, and the reason for that is that when you take a sand, the last one who took the sand got the aggro. You saw that they used the rune of aggression when doing this. It's because it increases the weapon damage of the entire team, which will really huge DPS benefit. Just try to keep your blue-green heals active all the time. Use some tons of damage. Shredded blow is very nice for damage. Increase a critical hit with a specialization that I got my feature. And then further into these episodes of this game, I'll show you more like guides or tips or tricks for some basic Bearshaman things. Like, when shall I do that? When shall I use that heal? Show some specialization in the feat tree as well. And I love this combo called the Crush Armor. It's very fast, it deals tons of damage, it reduces the boss or whatever you're hitting's armor, which will make your team hit a lot more. And I hope this video won't be too crap. I'm normally not recording live commentaries, but I thought I'd give a live commentary a chance. The drawback of this, in my opinion, is you might hear a lot of key clicks from your mouse and the keyboard. I'm trying to reduce that as much as I can. But anyway, getting more sand, putting out the flame. 5 sand should be enough to get his burning skin off him. So now it's off. Oh, gonna put a shield because I don't know which guy. Some guy is real. Oh, there I died. Well, that happens sometimes when the tank can get aggro. You die! A painful death. Yep. Sometimes the tanks just can't get aggro. The Bearshaman gets it instead. The Bearshaman dies. And you have to do it all from the beginning again. So guys, what are your thoughts about live streaming on this game at the Twitch TV? I'm kind of thinking about it, but I'm not sure. I will definitely continue the YouTube series I'm running at my channel, like those dungeon runs, the teaching ones. Because when I'm doing episodes, I mostly wanna give some experience. The goal with my dungeon episodes of Age of Conan is mostly to give people some experience of the dungeons while watching. Listen to me and I teach you the basic of the dungeons, so when you can join a group, you probably almost knows all the things, the tactics to look through. And if I miss something, please just post it in my comments box and I will reply. I always try to reply in comments, and I think it's really fun to get comments. That's the most fun part about YouTube actually, to socialize with your viewers. And if it's something you really hate with my videos as well, like, oh, I really dislike this part, yeah, I can try to fix it, change some stuff. Sorry for not resting you guys, I was so up talking to the YouTubers. We maybe rest the same people, but it's kinda obvious, this round circle, every roundy inside here will get a rest. So we are getting back, let's buff up. Spirit of the Bear increases the whole team's health. And craft stone puts some stuff, a debuff on the enemies. It's a chance on hit, 6 procs per minute. Absorb 1 point of health for each 2% of damage. This absorb value is capped to 42 points of damage per attack, or 5% of the damage dealt by the attacker. So it can be really useful, but there are different claws. I got scrolls. I got 10 of them. Let's put them down. 3, 4. Are they coming? Come down here. We're down a 5th. And they're a 6th. Just asking if they are ready. Let's go then. Everybody seems ready. I got no flint. No flint. So, you use that item called flint as well. Now the event is starting again. Hopefully this will go better this time. And maybe that was a bit fun to see the group failing as well. I don't know if it was the thing that said that the rogue failed on the burning skin, but it felt somewhat like the tank didn't get aggro, but I'm not sure. It might just be in the burning skin. People was hitting it and the burning skin was not removed. And when people hit it, as I said before, you will get damaged so much. You don't want to do that. It's very crucial for rogues to do it. You can of course check the enemies if they have burning skin on themselves, or if you see it visually around the character, the boss. It's always good if the rogues get that burning skin off for real. And if they fail, they have a cooldown or anything, or just one rogue, try to jump that the cooldown has not went off. We need some time to chill out and then we can go and attack again. But I'm really looking forward to a few things in Age of Conan. We are soon starting to do T3 raiding. I won't be showing you the T3. Not from the start at least. In the future I might show some part of it. The reason I won't show it definitely in live stream, maybe after commentaries, is because I don't wanna get killed by mistaking like talking. Because when you are talking live commentaries, there is always a big chance that you miss some very important stuff. You're gonna see how I get hit this time. You see tons of damage, I just get hit so much. They always want the Bearshaman. I can agree if I have like pre-heals. I don't know if it went off now, but normally I don't have pre-heals. You should never put pre-heals in a battle when there's a boss, because you most likely gonna get aggro and you don't want that, and there's no reason to put pre-heals. The only thing that will happen is your death. He's trying to keep the heals up. Green and blue. We have another heal as well. I think it's Palm, I think. The Tempest of Set actually. It can be kinda hard in this game now when the Vanity gear is here. I mean, a tank in this game can actually look like a rogue. It can dress up like an assassin. Sure, it can be kinda cool, but it's kinda weird as well. But I love Vanity as well, because I can look like I want. The gear you see in my character is actually not all the gear that I'm using to benefit from stats, but it's the gear that I've chosen to view for people. And I think the Vanity gear is very great. I mean, sure, it's not a gear that I got, but it makes people look way different. If it's not like that, the game company had to make like 10 different gears for every class in this game and end content all the time to make people look different. For me, it's very important for people to look different, because it's really boring if everybody looks the same. That's what I think, at least. So because of that, Vanity is really great. And Vanity gear actually exists in very many games. Age of Conan, World of Warcraft, Lord of the Rings Online. I don't know if it exists in SWOT or Star Wars as well. Those are the games that I know it exists in, and I must say it's been really good. The first game that I knew it existed in, I think it was in Lord of the Rings Online. Then I think it was in Age of Conan, and then I think it came to World of Warcraft as well. If the order is correct, I'm not 100% on that, but I think it was something like that. It seems like the rogue is getting off those nasty little burning skin. They are very dangerous. That's the main thing in hard mode, flame here. Other than having enough gear, having the heals up, it's really the burning skin. The burning skin will kill the whole party. And as you see his shield, when they are pointing to the right or left, not to the top, my shrewd blows will hit him really hard. But I'm mostly using the crush armor for the debuffing, but the armor is mostly always down as well, because other classes got reducing armor as well. I think the Conqueror got one of those passive things. When he's hitting the targets, he have a chance to reduce the enemy's armor as well, so it's not only the Bearshaman who can reduce the armor. Some characters do it passively. You see that the boss was running after me, it was because I got the sand, putting the sand on the fire, waiting the last sands. I think it's too... he forgot his sand or something? No? Putting on some extra damage. Not sure if he have put it... yeah, he's put it off the burning shield. I think it's always come directly after one of those fires on the floor. I think it always comes those burning skins. Let's put up some crush armor. Really good thing about crush armor as well is that when you're using it, it's so fast and it's so much damage. But I got a different thing that stacks up, which increases the critical hit chance of my shredded blow. Sorry for my Swedish. I hope it's not too bad. I'm still trying to get used to this live streaming while playing. So crush his armor. And I'm really wondering, guys, do you want to see more like in gameplay instead of only just dungeon runs? I want to do dungeon runs though, because I think when people are gonna watch the video, it's gonna be a reason for them to watch the video. And I think the reason for this video is to actually show pure gameplay that you can find in any random group when you play Age of Conan daily. So this group, like I'm playing right now, I don't think I know anyone in this group, like, to be honest. I just met them like 1 hour ago, I think. We're getting more members for the group. If you're wondering how to join group in this game, it's mostly down in the chat box. People are looking for Khitai hard mode, looking for raid, tier 1 or anything like that. So they will ask for your class and people might reply in X marks as well. Trying to get up the heals, staying away a bit because I'm not sure if it's gonna hit me or not. But that's one way. If you're gonna make a group, you might want to, like, I'm gonna make a Khitai run. So we are one of 6 players when they're looking for tank, off tank, healer, DPS. And you can write like 2 and an X after, which means 2 people. But if you're unsure and don't want to lead and never done the dungeons, just join a group. It's really easy. Just watch the chat and they see like I need a BS, which is a Bearshaman shortage. Just write like an X mark, or you can write like I do. I normally write the BS because I want to ease the joining for them so they can invite me easier. So I'm telling you, I'm a Bearshaman, I want to join your group and have some fun. So since we're beating this boss, hopefully maybe we'll get a nice Bearshaman epic item. If not, we had some fun here anyway. So where's the chest? Oh, there it is. They're looting while we're killing this chest. It's not so good. Just in the way, really. Just gonna pass on this stuff here. It's nothing I'm gonna use. But as the guy said as well, the epic gear that's dropping, you could actually greed on it to get some extra money if no one really needs it. Just check what the group says. Don't just greed on it. If there are 2 different guys, maybe one class that maybe greeds on it for like extra uses, you can greed for it to get some nice amount of money. So we kill the chest, now we get some gear. See what epic it is. Light armor, heal rating, magic damage. So I guess this is for a... I don't know, I think it's for a palm or a toss or both. I'm not sure. I think it's actually for a palm. It says to see, it's worth 50 silver. So we're just gonna greed on that, need loot, and need on that. So we're heading over for the next dungeon. I greeded, as I said before, on that item just so I could get some silver. As you see, I don't really have that much money. I have 5 gold and 76 silver. Only share please, Marathon quest. Oh, I got it anyways. Oh, I didn't have it. Oh, let's go in here. So now we're gonna do Vortex hard mode. This is the Yorsai adventure with BANTO. So welcome to the Vortex hard mode. This is also on hard mode, and hopefully the group know what to do. I'm just gonna teach you some basic things. Never go outside here. Stay within these stairs here. Don't go to the water. If you get teleported up there from one of those blue things coming in the map, you will definitely see them. I'm gonna tell when they come. Don't run down, you will hit this, BAM! Floor, you're dead. And the way they start hard mode is that you're gonna go and talk to either that dude or this guy over there. When you have talked to them, they will start going to the boss, and one of the tanks will pull the boss. That's when the event starts. One boss will take in the one tank will take the boss and he will tank him around here. The other guy will kite those other adds. 2 adds just running like over there, over there, over there, and over there. Don't run into the group if you're playing a kiter. And actually, I think any class could really play the kiter. It's good if it's like a tank, but it's not really super needed. But anyway, I think we are going now. Gonna see a lot of fun. This dungeon can be a bit tricky, but to keep in mind when the boss is doing a thing, I don't know exactly how it works, if there are some more secret things to it. This boss, oh, someone standing outside the map. No. Oh, great job. Well, a guy stood outside of the map, and that's probably why he died. Do you see the blue thing I talked before? If you stay too close in that thing, you get to be teleported up. Also, one thing that's very important in this dungeon is for the tank to have the resolve thing. When the boss is doing lighter than air, or thinner than air maybe it's called, you will have lighter than air. You have to use resolve or you're gonna get hit so hard. It's very important. If you don't use it, you're gonna fail the dungeon. I can tell you that for sure. So if you're gonna go here as a tank, get lighter than air or play the off-tank kiter. If you're playing the off-tank, you do not need that. Let's see the eruption ability. The eruption ability, for some reason I've been checking it out a bit. It seems to only happens if you're behind the enemy. And keep in mind the eruption, when you get knocked back, it's always in your back. You fall in the direction you're facing with your back. So don't face your back to the water. Don't face your back too close to when you're close to the sides. So try to get some balance in there. And we have one guy that's already down from the beginning, just slacking around. As you can see, eruption. I didn't get eruption. I'm not sure if that's way because I'm in front of the boss. I have been trying to research it by myself, it does it. As you see, I get slowed in that blue thing as well. One very good thing is to use your double tap. Just double tap your movement keys and you will jump out of it. Let's try to get in here. And you will jump out, you don't have to walk out, so you ain't really affected much about that slow thing. You see, one guy was dead from the start, so this dungeon is actually not so hard to 5-man. But we have 2 healers, so that might be the reason as well. And 2 kind of well-geared tanks also. So we're moving away. I actually didn't get that eruption, I guess the other healer got it. As you see, it's only me and 1 DPS hitting and the tank, so we're dealing quite a nice amount of damage anyway. But as I said in other episodes as well, when you're playing a healer in this game, you're not only healing, you are also dealing a lot of damage. That's one of those things I really like. I see it was really easy to get out of that blue thing, just double tap. Make sure you don't double tap down in the water or double tap into one of those tornadoes flying about. And don't get stuck in the typhoon. As I said also before in an episode, these tornadoes ain't so dangerous, to be honest. As long as they ain't very slow, they won't really be a big of a problem. I'm just gonna face my back here because I don't want to get erupted into the water. New typhoon coming. Moving about a bit. Eruption coming. You see, I got an eruption there when I was in front, so this problem is not only that if you are in front or in the back. Let's get out of this. This can be... You see, I got stuck here. Well, then I can show how to get down. Just walk slowly down. Don't hit the ledge. And just run back in. You see that our rogue, our ranger is kinda low. And I get slowed down there. Let's heal him some, he needs some heals. But no, it seems like our toss is not getting the heals up so much. Or they just went off, I'm not sure. But now I'm back, BANTO's back healing. And I must say I really enjoy playing the Bearshaman in this game. If you like to be an important role, and you like to heal in games, you like melee, well, then I must say this class is for you. If you are a caster who only wanna hit your buttons and spam them around, this class is not for you. I got erupted into a typhoon. I might just get TP'd up again. No, I did not. That's one thing, like when I get TP'd up before, I was right into one of my combos, which made it like almost impossible for me to get out of it. So that can be very useful as well. But this episode was quite longer than normal ones, because this was a gameplay episode, and this is not for 100% teaching you the dungeon, but the basic too. So let's go through it once again in this dungeon. Don't go outside the stairs. Don't go into that water. Try to evade the typhoons, the blue ones. If you can, try to evade those tornadoes as well, because they damage you. If they are slow, they will damage you more. To get out easier with the blue typhoons, double tap to get out, because double tapping is not affected by the slow that you will receive from that typhoon. The tank and the boss need quite good gear. The tank and the boss also need a resolve AA perk, which is one of those early perks that every tank should get as fast as possible, because it's needed in kind of few dungeons in Khitai at least. Maybe even in tier 3, I have not been there yet, but I'm going there soon. And one tank got a kite Addons, but he don't really need so good gear. You mostly only need to be able to move around here on the stairs. Don't go outside, don't go into the water, don't get teleported up, don't go into the group. Our healthy freak is arresting one of our members, and we're just waiting for him to get up, and I'm gonna see what loot we find this time. Hope some nice epic gear. I'm off back to bed. Ring stamina, medic damage, not for us. Rainier, Barbarian. I think it's Hawks. You get the rainy gear. Here's the epic gear, full plate armor for the tanks. Pass on that, need on that. You get a bow, gonna pass on that, need on that. Loot, 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 loot. Get some nice stuff. So get some nice trophies. Things that you want to get up in Khitai are, you can see here. These rare trophies are gained in Khitai on hard mode. You can also farm them in House of Crom, which is a dungeon that I will show you guys soon as well. You can go there and farm at least 20 an hour, and then you can use them to go and buy some nice gear in Khitai, some epic gear. I actually won a vessel simple trophy once, so let's get that. You can buy different gear with that as well. But this was today's episode of the gameplay in Age of Conan. I hope you had a great time watching this, guys. This is my first time in Age of Conan trying to do live commentaries. It was, I must say it was fun, but I need more experience, and it's a whole different thing to live comment while playing. But at the same time, live commentary are way more fun when you're making them, because you're interacting with the game at the same time as you're playing, so in my opinion, I get a better feeling when I'm doing live commentaries. But guys, I hope you had a great time as I said before. And I want to see in the upcoming episodes as well. Leave comments what you want me to change for future episodes. Leave me comments what kinds of things you want to see in Age of Conan. Leave me comments on what games you want to see. Do you want to see some other classes as well? So, until next time guys, take care. This is BANTO, goodbye and cheers.